did you get your hands on Konami's new video game?
Wow, Konami, this is what you had. And you threw this all away for pachinko? This is gonna be a really cool, image for the stream. Anyway, hi everybody, welcome to the stream. That's Bayou Billy. This is just a little something different, something I've been planning for a little while. It's just classic, crusty game commercials. I've wanted to do this for a while. I have a bunch of commercials, some I've never seen, some I grew up with, some non-gaming commercials that are particularly weird that I remember watching, and some YouTube poops that I generated from them. So it's gonna be a weird stream. So yeah, this is gonna be weird. Thanks for joining, everybody. Let's take a look at some more commercials. Oh, by the way, I do not endorse any of these games. Maybe a couple, just a couple, but anyway, this is the most 80s thing I've ever seen.
Swords and Serpents takes you to a new world where you become one of a band of...
Look at this. This is the most 80s image right here. This one. Oiled. They're oiled. They're fucking posing. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, big hair, and then a wizard, of course, and armpits.
You enter the dungeon. Choose your weapon or forge ahead. The battle is at hand. Gain experience and power by defeating...
That was not a real spider.
But so do the rewards. Enter Claim's world of swords and serpents.
Actually, it's kind of cool. Like they built like a little like puppet, and like they built sets and everything. It's kind of cool. I have to say I'm really happy with this commercial. But the thing is that they couldn't really show a lot of the gameplay of some of these games because they looked like shit. You know, comparatively, there was a lot of misinformation both in the commercials and in the box art.
You need the acclaimed double-player dual wireless controllers for your Nintendo Entertainment System.
So this is 2-player wireless. Wait, you get to shoot men? Like big, strong men with lasers and a controller? Okay, well there you go. Okay, never saw that one. That's not a commercial, hang on. Funny web commercials?
Hey! Yeah? You look like a real jerk! Well, I am a corporate executive!
By the way, some of these commercials were, I haven't seen a lot of these, but I tested them. Some of these commercials were so fucking loud, I had to put a compressor on across the board.
He stops exciting things from happening.
So what you doing? Well, Muffy, Buffy, Biff Jr. and I are going on our
Muffy,
Sunday drive.
Buffy, and Biff
no,
Jr.
You ain't. You're gonna play pole position!
The hand of God reaches through the fucking sky. Oh, okay, well, that looks like a lot of fun. I remember this commercial from years ago. This was just something that was on YouTube. Funny web commercials before that, obviously. Wow, Atari. Oh, by the way, the crust of these commercials. Holy fuck. Oh, heaven, let your light shine down. Yeah, this was on old autopilot. That's right. It's a long one. It's almost 2 minutes. Skid marks? Wait a minute, that's a poop. Well, it's also a racing thing. Wow, look at that. You even get hugest funny web commercial collection. Look at this graphics right here. That's some good stuff. Atari NES Controller.
Wireless remote for your Nintendo Entertainment System gets you mobile in a WrestleMania grudge match.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Arms reaching through the TV?
Remote gets you mobile.
This is reverse Captain N. This is like, instead of getting sucked into the TV, the arms try to destroy you.
Rapid fire mode means higher scores per mission.
Whoa.
In the battle for Iron Sword, seconds controller with a look and feel.
Whoa, I could do flips with the controller in real life. This is the controller you give your little brother when you don't want them to actually play, and you just leave it unplugged. Or in this case, you just don't put batteries in it. It probably wouldn't last very long anyway. Probably very accurate controller. Honestly, for wireless controllers, I think the Wavebird was one of the first ones that didn't have a ton of issues. But yeah, that's a hell of a commercial.
You've been Back to the Future at the movies. Now go there.
Back to the Future.
In Back to the Future 2 and 3, a double mission.
Oh no, these are LJN games. I feel so bad for kids that saw this commercial and they were like, "Oh cool, I can be in the DeLorean." And then it's fucking LJN. They built like a little bit of a set. There's the thing. With the thing, what's that called again? The trichordal impersonator. What's it called? The flux capacitor. There you go. Yeah, you saw my man Billy Bayou. So we're gonna go on to. This is not a video game commercial, but this. Okay, so thank you everybody that submitted commercials for this segment. By the way, this commercial I grew up with. I remember seeing this, and I thought this was like the coolest fucking thing ever. I thought this is what like cool kids were like, and it's like Alex Mack on crack. Look at them. They're like. They can turn into Alex Mack. It's amazing. my god.
All natural Capri Sun.
Yeah, natural, sure. Okay.
Liquid cool.
It's so extreme, but it's definitely not natural, especially if they're using metallic liquid to try to sell it. Not gaming, but still pretty good. Also, another quick thing, for those that don't know, there was a show in the 90s on Nickelodeon, I think. It's called The Secret World of Alex Mack, and it was a girl that could turn into, like, metallic liquid, and the episodes focused around her solving mysteries, I think. I don't know, I don't really remember, but she would turn into the liquid and, like, go under doors, and then, like, go into, like, sewer and through grates, and that was the whole show, from what I remember. I watched it.
If you like this game tape, you'll love Game Player's Pro
Game
Tip
Tape.
Hotline. Now you can hear the tips you want to know just by pushing a button on your telephone.
Fuck
Hear
yeah.
this tip again, press 1. For another game tip, press 2.
What?
Just by
Whoa, what happened? Just want to take a look at those prices, and this is like 20 years ago or more. So you're going to spend like $20 just to get the tips. No, what? No.
Just and try it today.
How long did this last? You only 3 games, just a couple of tips. I guarantee that's a sex line. That's definitely a sex line. Every time I've called a number, it was a sex line. Just hung up immediately. Seriously, it actually just hung up immediately. I'll try one more time. All right. Well, never mind. Maybe someone else could do it. If anyone can confirm that's a sex line, thank you. Let me know.
Come on! Almost! Finally, yeah!
Someone just said 900 numbers probably don't work anymore. Okay, did not know that.
Triumph is ours!
But the battle of wizards and warriors continues with Iron Sword.
Another barbarian man. This is like Time Bandits, you know, big muscly butt men come from your closet.
But the battle of wizards and warriors continues with Iron Sword. Wind, water, and fire.
Farewell! The fate of the world is in your hands!
Wow, Acclaim had some amazing commercials. No, I'm just your dog. The dog was Thoros. But look at that. They built like a little set. They got like a tentacle and slime and fire. Like they didn't skimp on that. It's, you know, budget Fabio. But yeah, not bad. Not a bad commercial.
Yeah. It may be pink, but it's really dangerous.
Kerbo says don't cover songs for your commercials. They tried real hard to get those words in there. I haven't seen that commercial. I like the song better than I like the commercial, which is just standard Kirby fare, which is fine. Good game. And now, another Kerbo. I remember this one.
Seen a rash of these lately. TMK. Too much Kirby.
Think you can't get too much of a good thing?
Yeah, they were still doing the Play It Loud campaign. The gross out stuff. It's not as gross as that one commercial I showed on stream. Where was it? This one. This is the one I keep showing.
It's every parent's dream, maybe, to have a
This to
doctor
me
in
is the
family.
okay. So the Play It Loud campaign was Nintendo's answer to Sega's Sega does what Nintendo don't, or Nintendo doesn't, whatever. And I did a whole segment on this commercial because this is to me this is 90s commercials like at their best, really. But especially Nintendo's Play It Loud campaign. This is exactly what they were going for. And this is not the type of commercial you see these days. I did like a fucking frame by frame of this commercial. I love it. It's just radical. Bart is in there. Yeah, bro. Scream. Yeah, bro. What a good commercial. Where do we go from here? I'm trying to find... Well, you know what? Why don't we do a non-gaming commercial, another one? I haven't seen this one at all, so this is not one that I'm privy to. Let's take a look. I might have seen it. You know what? I might have.
Excuse me. Pardon me, buddy.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
When you put tasty cream smack dab in the middle of 2 Chips Ahoy cookies, some pretty amazing things happen. It's Ahoy Cream Witches.
Kind of want one now. Oreo ripoff. It's from the animators who did the PJs. Really, again, surprisingly, well, it's Chips Ahoy. They have the money for it. It's like, it's kind of disturbing, but really good stop motion. Vinny, no, it's a total guess. Oh, God damn it, Dave. Vinny, pull up the Luigi's Mansion commercial. It's unbelievable. Well, you know what? I just so happen to have that on deck. Quality's real crusty. I don't remember this commercial at all. Mama!
Luigi's Mansion. Only for Nintendo GameCube.
Yeah, I guess I want the game now. It's another weird time for advertising. I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of that. There's a woman who's a ghost, and then he gets sucked into her pendant. Oh, I see. He has to beat the game to get out of her pendant. No, he has to watch the game while being really scared. And then she's gone, and the pendant was a GameCube because it's a cube. Vinny, have you seen the PS3 baby commercial? Yes. I don't believe I have it. You want to link me to it? I'll get it in here. PlayStation always had some weird fucking commercials. I was rickrolling you, chat. That was, you know, me. Next was Kirby's Dreamland 2.
Friends? Friends are there to pick you up when you're feeling a little down.
Never saw this one.
In Kirby's Dreamland 2.
Powered up Kirby in Kirby's Dreamland 2. New for Game Boy.
I kind of like that one.
Will you be my friend?
I kind of like that one. Yeah, not bad. It's terrifying, but it's American Kirby. It's angry Kirby. It's not Christian Kirbo. This is probably like in my top 3. I love this one so fucking much. Deru Deru. Again, real crusty. Yeah. I like that. The uncle. Super Famicom. Yeah, Zelda with black hair. That's cool. Spin! Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't have this commercial in the US. Got a Ganon puppet. Great. It's like everything you could want. It's everything you could want. It's dancing, it's the characters. One of the things I loved about commercials, and commercials, by the way, have some nostalgic value because you see those more than your favorite TV shows. Like, I remember seeing that Capri Sun commercial more than I remember the actual Alex Mack show. So in my mind, that commercial is Alex Mack. That's what I remember of the show. Like, when they put effort into these things, and it's not just a weird Luigi's Mansion commercial, they can really stick with you. My favorite commercials were the ones where they actually had actors, like live action playing the characters. Not classic necessarily. Oh, I guess it is now, but Metroid Prime 1, they actually filmed a whole thing with like someone in a suit.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Oh, I love this one.
Nice graphic. You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad.
Look at those graphics.
Octoroks, Tektites, Levers, too. Yeah, Link, yeah. It's Zelda. Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System.
You mean
Your
Nintense.
parents help you hook it up.
Your parents help you hook it up. Your parents help you hook it up.
GameCube Born to Play.
Excuse me, Nintendo GameCube porn play?
Nintendo GameCube Born to Play.
Born to play. What are we doing here? Oh, it's so fucking loud. I've never seen this one either, but yeah, that's oh, it's a tear in the shape of a cube or a sweat, you know. Again, there's a weird, like, you can see just between the play it loud stuff and the gross out stuff from like the late 90s into the 2000s, and then like I guess hip hop from the late 80s. It got kind of strange. It definitely got kind of strange. How about this one? Australian NES commercial. That was potentially more disturbing than the meat one we just watched. Actually, here's a little something. You might get a surprise here, but I did 6 YouTube poops from the generator with these commercials.
Double kill.
I haven't seen these. Of course, I had to. I had to.
3 rowdy friends, it's a punk.
That's exciting things from...
Sorry, couldn't help myself. I had to throw at least a little bit of that in there. No wires joystick, everybody.
Supersonic is the #1 bet. Arcade action is where you'll be. Supersonic will set you free.
Ah, super cool.
Games for players 1 and 2. Higher scores is what you'll see. Supersonic will set you free.
Again, NES and hip hop.
Supersonic.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah. I guess I want that now. Another non-gaming commercial, but I remember seeing this one and being kind of disturbed by it. So here it is. Enjoy.
Watering new Gushers flavor. That's huge!
Happy man!
Gushers. Whoa! What a melon!
That right there, that face. Nightmares.
Very different, because they're bursting with juicy fruit punch in the middle. They'll really turn your head.
Whoa, I'll say.
I don't want to see people's heads turn into fruit, but I had to all the time. And again, these were sent in by a number of different people. So like, you know, I handpicked a couple, but mostly this is just like stuff that people sent. So if there's a better commercial segment and more YouTube poop in the future, there very well could be. But here's the Power Glove. You know, Paul Rudd was in a commercial, I think for Mario 3.
For your NES.
Snap.
Oh, this does put a smile on my face.
This thing was so inaccurate.
Power Glove. Everything else is child's play.
The problem is that fucking commercial actually kind of sells it, but I used it and I thought it was fine. I was like, yeah, this is cool because it's like power and like but it doesn't. How come when I move it, the character doesn't move and the buttons only sometimes work? And then the Wizard sold it further. But yeah, decent commercial for what was in some ways the birth of the Wii, but yeah, just not good. I mean, there's a million people that have made videos about it.
When you really want to get into the game. The only video game licensed by the Major League Baseball Players Association for your
Whoa,
Nintendo.
stop screaming at me. Look at these graphics.
Swing for the fences. RBI Baseball, the one the pros pitch.
It's like really being in a video game. Everything around you is just green. It's just solid green. Roger Clemens, no way! Here's another YouTube poop.
Fuck my wife.
What? What?
Steel sign.
My sauce. I wanted to make sure it was.
Wow, a lot of Gandalf.
Who wants coffee?
Buddy.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Boner.
What? Whoa, can we go back, please?
Hey!
Say it again. Owner?
Boner.
Oh. Dedu.
What the fuck? Came out with Super Met.
All right. Okay, that's your second YouTube poop. That one was well, whatever it was that. This is Sega Dreamcast commercial. I do remember this. Oh wait, no, not this one. I remember the ad campaign for Dreamcast was a little weird, but what the hell? Aeon Flux? Jumping through. Wow, getting edgy. Jesus. Did they just film an action movie for the fucking Dreamcast launch? Some say that they submitted this to a film festival and won an award.
We got her!
And suddenly Sonic! Sonic is I believe Sonic is dead.
Randy.
Well, hello.
No, well, yeah, a little dead. They lost his rings. He had rings. He's fine.
Before Nintendo came out with Super Metroid, we wanted to make sure it was the most intense Metroid battle ever.
Worst video quality yet.
That's 24 megs worth of weapons, world of weirdos, old killers up against Nintendo.
Weirdos.
Ship it! Super Metroid, only on the Super NES.
Okay, so the ad campaign for this is make the dog upset. Bring the dog back to a pupper and then ship it, which different meaning these days. Like there always had to be some kind of gimmick. Well, they're not always, but a lot of Nintendo's commercials at this point in time had a little extreme gimmick. Ultra Games.
I'm the creator of Ultra Games.
Nope. Next is Game Gear. They're even playing the Mario music. Oh. Oh, do you get it? Okay, now listen. Do you get it? Because Game Boy doesn't have color, if you hit yourself in the head with a stick, you get color. Wait, what was that? That wasn't a stick. That's an animal. I couldn't tell. I thought it was a stick because the video quality is so shit, but it's a fucking petrified squirrel. It's a dead petrified squirrel. Mate.
Hey, there's an easier way to get color. Get a Game Gear.
Yeah, numbnuts.
Over 150 games.
And over 150 minutes of battery life. Actually, no, less.
I'm the creator of Ultra Games for Nintendo's defender of the crown. And skate or die.
I had that game for like a week. I don't want these Ultra Games, you sick bastard. Hideo Kojima sure looked different in the 80s. Yeah, he did.
Well, after about 1,000 ditties, we finally get into the treehouse. We're gonna say hello to Tony Harmon. He is the product development manager.
I've seen this
here at
before.
Nintendo. Thank you very much. And I want to know the story.
Treehouse, everybody, the original.
You're here to talk about the story. I'm the wrong guy. We need to get Dan here. This is Dan Oaks.
Oh, Dan.
What's up?
How are you?
pretty good.
Skater bro Cobain Grohl decides to infiltrate Nintendo with a microphone, and the cameraman is high on PCP, and the editor is a motherfucker.
Sitting in the jungle, guarding the banana horde. No sooner does the
cool, Dad.
he goes out to find him, rescue his little buddy, find out where
Innovative
he is.
camera, borderline experimental. Now, I've been called a charisma vacuum before, which I think is a fantastic insult. I love it. However,
alive, is he?
Dad or grandfather played that game.
Wow.
Then we also have Funky Kong. Funky Kong is also a certain kind of game. We also got Candy Kong. Candy Kong.
If the interviewer starts getting like horny for Candy, then I'm done.
It's Donkey Kong's love interest.
Okay, good. I was wondering, maybe I could take a look at the game?
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay, I was really worried for a second. That was the longest pause of my life.
These guys are so easy.
Amazing. There's more to this. There's a whole like segment, promotional materials for Donkey Kong Country. It's kind of cool. He's just describing what the music sounds like. No, but here's the thing too, though. This guy would have totally been a mixology bar employee if this was today. Hey, my dude, tell me about the little monkey dude.
Okay, now here we have the music that goes with the water level. Now in this level, you've just finished a really, really hard level in the game.
Easy.
Because the music is so good, we're putting this music on a CD.
Who is this man on the right? Who's speaking? That's not David Wise, is it? David Wise was younger. That's not Grant either. Is this guy pretending to... Oh, that's Ken Lobb. Oh shit, that's Klobb?
Here on the radio is every...
This was acceptable interviewing techniques. It was fine. They couldn't even be bothered to fly to England for this.
And the monkeys and with video cameras, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, we got the monkeys, mate.
Hey, big fella. Hey, there's Diddy.
There's a little computer screen monkey. There's a little fella. Not on 32-bit. Not on 32X adapters. By the way, this campaign actually worked for them. Like, this game blew the fuck up. It's 16-bit. They have to flash. You see the flashes? Yeah, they didn't really care so much at that time. They just flash things at you. Jungle fever spreads. Mate, did I really just read that? First of all, cut the fucking flashing, please. Also, maybe not a good thing to put in your ad campaign. Maybe don't. Fake Tarzan. Brought to you by Nintendo Power, I guess. Here's another weird one I've never seen. This is Power Glove instructional video #1. This is a cursed face right here. This kid could be in the Omen 3 if the Omen 2 was even... I haven't had high C in years. Okay, that's just footage from the Wizard, right? Yeah, it's fucking Fred Savage. Thank you, Calassian, for cutting that down to its best bits.
Man, that was cool.
You want it? You got it. This is it. Power Glove.
This is the best. This is like the commercials in this time always relied on someone talking to you or reaching out at you from the TV screen.
This will change the
or
way
both.
you play Nintendo games forever.
Awesome.
That's right.
Who are you?
I'm the
Thanos.
Glove Master. I
The
know
Love
everything there is to
Master?
know.
Dude, what'd you say?
Who are you?
I'm the Glove Master.
Oh.
A little history.
Glove-like devices were used by NASA to allow astronauts to control robot arms and hands with amazing accuracy.
No!
Mattel Toys
It was
is
infrared.
designed
Because they actually cut some of this technology back quite a bit. But...
Program, open and close to calibrate, watch and center, extra info, read the manual.
Someone said originally, yes, the prototype was with VR, but the Power Glove was never intended for VR.
Extra info.
Got it. You did it. I mean, you almost didn't have it, but it was a good take. The director said that. You're okay, kid. This commercial also apparently brought to you by fucking High C.
There was this outrageous dude had this thing called a Power Glove. Hey, that was just like
the Power Glove.
Well, I need this now, obviously.
Game Players Product Spotlight.
I don't even know what this is.
Here's a look at some exciting new products for Nintendo game players. First,
God
the
damn this
Mattel
fucking Power Glove, stop!
Anything without pressing buttons or using a joystick.
Or actually doing anything of worth in-game. Like, this is not selling me on it, sorry.
The Curtis Super Extendo cord lets you get far back from the TV
Extendo cord.
and get comfortable
That's a
wherever you
good
want to
name.
sit.
That's very 80s. Actually, it's more like 50s. Extendo cord. Oh, this trash. The U-Force is real garbage. Gaming historian did a segment on all this stuff, probably. This one I saw. Again, oh, the AVGN did it first? Okay, I didn't know that. Maybe I did know that. I don't know. I want to say, though, in the 80s, around this time, they released so many weird things just to try to get you a little closer to the game. And they usually sold. There was like a gaming chair, there was the power pad, there was the thing that could detect your inputs around you like lasers.
Lying around loose, getting dirty, or lost because they don't have a home? The Curtis Game Caddy might be.
Here's a piece of plastic. I guess I won't have to worry about it. Here's a piece of plastic. You know what, though? That's my favorite item. Of all the things they showed here, that's the one. Maybe the extendo cord, too, but here's what you've been waiting for.
Really hard level in the game. Stupid feather.
More poop.
For your Nintendo Entertainment. Fucking shit!
Wait, Jonathan, what did Jonathan Franks just say? Schriften.
Huh? This music and...
Okay, stop.
No.
Oh wow, Moscow. That's perfect! Holy shit! I love that one. That one's good. That one's good.
You'll
Going to die.
He can handle it.
get Tengen RBI Baseball.
Squidward.
I'd like to get my hands on that game.
Oh my god, this one's fucking chaotic. Yep. If I could sum up what we do in the shadows with one clip, it would be this.
We drank the blood of some people, but the people want drugs.
Nah, I'm a wizard. Yep. Wasn't this commercial banned? No, it wasn't. Oh, God, Xbox, what the fuck are you doing? I don't want to see this shit, Xbox. Old. Yeah. Don't you want an Xbox now? How about this one from PlayStation 3? The thing about this commercial is it's not designed to sell the system. It was designed to be talked about. And they succeeded because, you know, it was online. People talked about it. And it was cursed. Who the fuck I mean, yeah, the Spider-Man font. Who the fuck knows what the PS3 even is if you have no idea? You know, you're gonna remember this shitty baby commercial. So, congratulations. You did it, Tony. We're still talking about it today. Here's a palate cleanse of the last 2 poops that I made. Enjoy.
I need instructions.
That was the best one.
He's not on the list.
That's in slow motion. That's even more disturbing. Seeing the wrestler arms come at you like that.
Up on you in any minute.
Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine.
Funny web commercial collection. Oh God! For those that don't know, this is the video I cut in there a little bit.
I have a warning for you. She's a twin-tailed voice synthesizer android. She has the power of a god. Intel tells me she actually created Minecraft. You be careful, Snake, whatever you do. Are you listening to me, Snake? 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 Snake!
Here's the last poop.
We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fab.
Jesus. A lot of Jonathan Frakes.
Now you.
There's Kong's angry.
Endless.
Okay.
Wow.
Cursed.
Hey.
We're getting more memes than gameplay commercials.
Sinner.
The power glove, everything else.
A lot of power glove here, yet again.
I'm not a gnoble. I'm not a gnoble. Endless trap.
Most among those Diddy Kong, the little Kong wannabe monkey guy.
Elijah Wood just say, "All right, then keep your shit," and then a fart noise happened. Okay. This is stupid.